Hi guys, this is my reflection for Unit 2 portfolio. So, I guess first things first, in the paper I developed a thesis regarding the tumultuous state of the music industry currently due to the evolution and heavy reliance on technology. I decided to focus on kind of a grouped amount of three sources for my paper. And what I mean by that is I used an academic paper from Erasmus University in the Netherlands, a New York Times article on streaming, and a number of other sources in order to analyze the positive effects of social media on the industry through the eyes of pop star and former country star Taylor Swift. Within these various sources, I analyzed Swift's social media accounts, such as her Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, and I also used an article from The Guardian. It took a lot of time to pick and choose these sources. I think they're all really legitimate, and I was able to not only really derive some solid factual information from them, but also branch out and make my own theories and opinions from these resources. So they kind of gave me the perfect balance between facts and somewhat of an opinionated freedom, which really helped me to solidly develop my thesis and argument throughout the paper. I don't think much more research has to be done with these specific articles as of right now, but research with this topic is being done every day because it is something really current and relevant happening in the industry every single day. Um, the audience I chose for this piece were students in my music industry class as well as some friends in a musical theater org I'm in. I chose this audience just because I know they're all people really passionate about music, some even to the level I am or even more. In order to ensure I was speaking to my audience properly, I used phrases such as industry leaders or industry specialists more specifically, just because we're still students, so we can't really live up to that label of an industry leader yet, hopefully one day. But the thesis of my paper really is what is most discussed in the industry right now because, as I've said, technology really has turned every aspect of the industry upside down, inside out. My pitch was actually really successful. I had a decent amount of students in my industry class, and some friends in my organization come up to me, tell me they were impressed with my writing, that the topic I chose was something really urgent in the industry that there's not enough discourse about. Not enough people are really discussing it when they should be because it's something pretty urgent. The research method I used for this paper wasn't anything so out of the ordinary. It was really just gathering relevant information that I thought was also interesting. Obviously, this is also a topic I'm really passionate about, so it wasn't hard to find myself being really interested and involved with these sources. I tried to use more technology in this unit simply by also making this reflection digital by video, obviously, and also when I was talking about Taylor Swift and the impact of social media, I used screenshots from her Instagram, and I put that in my paper as well. I feel like I use this research method, honestly, probably every day, just when I'm talking to people. When I'm conversing with people, I always try to find something relevant and interesting to say. I think everyone tries to do that. I don't think it's anything crazy or out of the ordinary. And even, try to say something unique, something that makes you stand out, or if you can make an impression or maybe help someone think in a perspective they wouldn't normally find themselves thinking in. I think that's also another way in which I tried to write this paper, try to introduce a new argument and really solidly develop my thesis. So